This is the plaintiff, Nofisat Odunsi. She says she went to the defendant's salon to get a hair weave, and they braided her hair so tightly she was in excruciating pain and has bald spots because her hair fell out. Now, she has to go to a hair specialist for 6 months to repair the damage the defendant caused. So she's suing him for the $1,500 it's going to cost her to fix his problem. This is the defendant, Junior Brito. He says the woman came to his salon, got a weave, and left a happy customer. He had no idea there were any problems until he was served papers informing him he was being sued. In fact, he doesn't really think the woman had a hair problem at all, because if she did, surely she would have come back in to complain about it. The lying woman's not going to scam him into giving her anything. And if she wants to sue, she can till the cows come home. He's accused of winding things up a little too tightly. The defendant has filed a countersuit for $5,000 for defamation of character.
Okay, Nofisat Odunsi?
Yes.
You are suing La Touch Unisex Salon and represented here by the manager, Junior Brito? Okay, for $1,500 that you say you are out because according to you, they botched your hair. Tell me what happened.
I went to the salon with the intent of getting a wash and blow dry. And when I spoke to his salon, the person who did my hair, his name was Paris, he told me that it would be better that I not get a blow dry because it would be too strenuous on my hair because my textures had changed. So he suggested that my hair needed to have some type of rest from getting it blow dried a lot. So I asked him what would he suggest, and he said a weave. So I told him I had never really gotten a weave done before, but he assured me that he had been doing hair since he was 10 years old. And
Is Paris here?
No,
Where is he?
He don't work no more for us.
How come?
Well, we have a few issues with hands, so...
What kind of issues?
It's type of, he got like anger management stuff.
Anger management issues?
Yeah. So he don't work no more with us.
Okay, go ahead.
So, he was really nice and, personable. So I told him I don't know anything about weaves. I've never got it done. So he's like, oh, don't worry. I'll take you to the stores. I'll, show you the different types of hair and what will be good for you. So he took me to the store. He chose out the hair that he felt would go with, I guess, my color. I bought the hair. We went back to the salon. He, washes it, braids it. And I'm telling him while he's braiding it, it's really too tight. But he's telling me it has to be this tight because if it isn't, the weave won't stay in. I guess it'll get loose and fall out or whatever. So I'm saying, okay. So he finishes. I was there a total of 8 hours. And when he finally finished, it looked great. I had no complaints. It looked good.
Well, did it hurt?
It did hurt. But he told me that...
He told you what?
He told me that it wouldn't... No. He told me that it wouldn't stay unless he braided it that tight.
So you were just going to go through life with that pain?
Well, not life, but at the moment...
Just 6 weeks.
Right. I felt that it's not horrible, so it's not like I was like, oh, my God.
Right.
When I got home, a week later, I could see that it wasn't getting any better. And it was to the point where it would really hurt to the touch. So a week after that, I couldn't take the pain anymore. I said, you know what? I'm just going to have to cut my losses with this money and just take it out.
Why didn't you just go back to the salon and tell him to take it out?
Because I would have had to pay him to take it out. And I didn't have any more money. I work part-time. I didn't have any more money to pay him to take it out.
So what did you do?
My supervisor actually volunteered to take it out. So
Your supervisor where?
At my job. She volunteered
and you
to
do
take
not
it
work at a hair salon?
No.
All right. So your supervisor volunteered to take it. What qualifies her to take it out?
Well, she wears weaves and wigs and everything, so I guess she knew how to take it out. And she took it out for me. And she said, don't be alarmed, but a lot of your hair has come out. So I knew I had to go to work the next day, and I couldn't go exactly in the condition that my head was in. So I called my sister, and she recommended me to go to this salon in Harlem that specializes in natural black hair care. So I went there that same day, and when the woman saw my head, she's like, oh my gosh, what happened to you? And I'm like, well, I told her the whole story. And she said, do you have a camera? I said, well, I have a camera phone. So she said, okay, give me your phone. Let me take some pictures.
Can I see the pictures?
Sure.
So who's going to testify? Okay. How are you going to testify? You don't know anything that happened there that day.
Well, it's logically that if you have something that hurts in your head, you say, take it off. Because I've been doing braid for myself, too. And if the braid is tight, I say, I'm sorry, I don't want it, because it's too tight. Because I don't gonna last 1 week with a braid that hurts.
Right, but let's say that it hurts, It's not put me in a hospital hurt. It's just, it's a little tight, maybe I'll get used to it hurt. And then at some point, you're just kind of sick of it. Then what? Then...
Well, the best thing you do when something happen like that, you come back to the shop and talk to
Yeah,
the owner.
I don't quite understand why, if they did something wrong because it's still hurting, why would you have to be charged?
Because before I left him, he told me, when you need to have it taken out, come and I'll take it out, but I would have to pay for it to be removed.
Well, but that, I mean, that's assuming that it lives its life of the 6 weeks. But I mean, if you have to take it out 6 days later, which is your testimony.
No, I said 2 weeks later.
Or 2 weeks later,
Yeah.
which is your testimony because you can't stand it, then there's a problem that's not natural. Did you even call him to complain? Or?
I did. And I spoke to one of his other stylists, and
Okay.
I told her what happened. And
That was after, once you decided to sue, you mean?
no, I didn't even want to
I mean,
sue.
before you pulled the braids out, before you had your supervisor pull them out.
No, I didn't call before I took.
You never called
no,
them to
I know.
try-
I called after that.
So, how much did you pay for this hair?
The actual weave was $220 for his labor.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Actually, we charge you $140.
He charged me
$220.
$220.
I don't know why.
He charged me $220.
Our wage is $140.
Do you
Well,
have
I
the proof
guess-
of what you paid?
He never gave me a receipt, but he charged me $220, and I gave it to him cash.
He could have did extra service to her.
That
Did he
maybe-
relax your hair
No.
or anything?
Nothing.
I'm sorry, who is she?
She's the stylish.
She is a stylist at your
Yeah,
salon. Come
yeah.
on up.
Hi, my name is Veronica, and I am the head stylist of Letouch Salons.
Okay.
With the weaving process, when it's installed, it is kind of tight,
Right.
but if it was too tight for her, she should have came back the next day. Now, he could have did extra service to her. Did he put a full weave in?
I bought the hair, and he braided my hair and sewed in the weave, and that was it. There was nothing extra.
Right.
Well,
and-
he pocketed the money because the weave is only $140.
Yeah. Well, maybe he did. And then the rest of the money is what you spent on the actual hair.
Yeah.
What happens with this hair? Like when you take it out, can you reuse it or no?
If it's a good quality, yes, the hair.
Where's the hair?
I don't have it here.
What'd you do with it?
I put it in a bag and just tied it up.
But you still have it?
Yeah.
All right, so the person who took your weave out is not here to testify?
No, she's at work.
Do you have an affidavit from her?
No, but I do have one from my regular hairstylist.
Okay. Okay, what are these pictures?
Those are pictures from before, so you can see what my hair looked like before. And then the ones of the scalper after it was taken out.
Okay, this is a really close up, which is kind of blurry. But
Yeah,
I can
it was
see that
taken
there's
with
some
my
redness
cell phone.
there.
Yeah, it was bleeding.
And then what's this?
That's my scalp, which was a little open sore.
Talk to me. Tell me what you want to say. It's very
Well-
hard for you to defend this case. You don't have the person who worked there. He has nothing to say because he's not here. You didn't bring him.
But the thing is that the first thing you do when something wrong in your hair, you call the owner and let it know. If you're in pain, of course, you're going to come back and say, take it off. Otherwise, you can call the owner and say, I'm sorry, and I will refund the money or whatever, you know?
Right.
If- I have no problem to give it back the money if she was complaining about that.
Let me ask you a question. Why was Paris let go?
Oh, Paris was let go for late coming and doing and coming as he pleased.
All right.
And if her weave was
Did you have complaints from the customers about Paris's work?
a couple of them,
A
yes.
couple. Did you ever have anybody who talked about like too tight a weave?
This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
Right.
But if it was too tight, she should have came back the next day and let someone else take it out, and she wouldn't have got charged.
No.
I don't know why would Paris tell her that she would get charged to take out the hair.
I think that's what he's talking about. Like, do you get charged at the end of the 6 weeks to take it out?
No, if we install it, no, you don't get charged.
Oh.
If someone else installs it, that's when you get charged
Right.
for us to take it out.
He
Right.
told me that I would be charged for taking it out because that was one of the questions
But
I
no
asked
matter
him.
what, if there's a problem with it, you're not going to get. I just don't understand
But
why
that's
you
why
never.
I called, and no one ever answered that phone. I mean, never. No one ever answered that phone.
Did you go by?
No, I did not.
How far was it from you?
From my house,
Yeah.
about 45 minutes.
Yeah.
My thing is, if she had a problem with the weave, why didn't you come in and let someone else take it out.
Because you're 45 minutes away and nobody would answer the phone is her answer.
Are you interested in seeing what my hair looks like now? Because all the
Because
damage
it looks good from here, but you're not close
looks
to me.
deceiving, yeah.
Yeah,
it's
come on over.
all underneath.
So, can a weave be pulled so tight that it could create bald spots?
Yeah, it's actually possible with any like cornrows or braids. If it's cut too tightly, it can really pull off like weaker hair and give you actual small bald spots.
So it's the weaker, but the strong hair stays.
Sometimes, but after a while, it can really actually weaken stronger hair as well.
Interesting. You agree with that?
I do agree with that. It happened to Naomi Campbell, if I believe so.
You know what? You're right. She's right. Going inside the courtroom.
This is the back. You can see there's like no hair back here. All of this is broken off. All of this is broken off. The sides, completely broken off. My hair was never like this. There's like almost nothing here. And these sides as well, because he braided it so tight. So I always have to wear my hair down.
And is that where the weave was?
Yeah. He braided
Fix your
it.
hair, honey. You can't be on national television like that. Somebody help her. Go back there and get your sister. For the love of God.
If
Yeah.
that would have been me, I always do braids. It's supposed to pull your hair to make it grow, not to destroy the hair.
Pull your hair to make it grow. Your hair is going to grow at the rate it's going to grow. You can't pull
Yeah.
your hair to make it grow. You put the weaves because you want it to look fuller.
Exactly.
If the weave ends up like, see, here's where the problem lies in your hair. I don't want to hear from anybody else. Here's where the problem lies in your lawsuit about, hey, look how they damaged my hair. It hurt too much, and then you had somebody who's not a professional take them out. And I don't know how that person took them out. I mean,
Well,
how
she
many
had
ways
to-
are there to take out a weave?
Well, you get a little scissors and you cut the thread off the track and it comes off the person's head.
And it shouldn't damage the hair underneath if you're doing it
No.
right. Do you ever pull it off?
No, you cannot pull it off because you'll pull the hair out and cause bald spots and the redness and things like that.
Yeah. Here's what I'm gonna do. I don't think you're a liar at all. Okay. So don't get me wrong. I'm gonna order them to pay you the $220. I believe if you say you paid $220, that you paid $220. All right. But as far as the other $1,000-something that you're suing for, I don't think that the proof that you've brought me is sufficient. First of all, the hair and all that you still have, and if it's quality hair, you can use it again. And if it isn't, then you weren't gonna use it again. And second of all, you had someone who's not a professional take it out, and you have nothing from them about how they took it out. I don't know if the way they took it out is what caused your hair damage. You know, what you should have done is gone back to the salon. And if they dared to charge you, then you come to court and you sue for what they charge you to take it out. But I don't see how somebody 2 weeks later is going to charge you to take the weave out. I just don't see how they would get away with it. I find it interesting that Paris is pocketing the excess money from it, but I also think that you should have your price list out for customers to see. So
We haven't.
I don't understand why she would pay him
As
$220
you walk in the door,
Yeah.
the price list is right as you greet the door.
Right,
It's right there, so you can't miss it.
right. You got to really, that's food for thought for everybody else when you're walking into a salon to take a look at the posted prices, you know? Especially because how does that work? Because he just pays rent to you? Or no, he's an employee?
No, he used to be an employee.
He used to be an employee.
Yeah.
Wow, then he's really pocketing the money. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna order you folks to return the $220, which kind of sounds like what you were saying you would have done if anybody had reached out to you. Okay, I'm going to order what you paid Paris to be returned to you, $220, ready for the plaintiff. Good luck, everybody.
Okay, both sides, hold on.
Paris, you've been all over the world trying to collect. You wind up with $220, even though you sued for $1,500.
Yeah.
So, you feel you won?
I'm not happy, but at least I've been made whole again. So that makes me feel a little bit better.
All right. You happy with your hair right now?
No, I'm not. Definitely not.
Was it embarrassing to have to show that?
No.
No?
No.
It was cool. Why didn't you go back to them? You said because they were
I kept
45 minutes away.
Right. And I
Couldn't
kept
reach them?
calling and no one ever
Just
answered
show
the
up
phone.
there.
Well, that
If
won't
you
happen to me again. I won't be going back there anymore.
Any more weaves for you?
No,
No more
never.
weaves?
No.
All right, okay. All right. Head right around the corner this way. All right. So come on in here, and why is it so hard to reach you, and how come you're not answering your phone for the customer and stuff like that?
That's not true.
No?
I always answer the phone. That's unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. You don't take any responsibility for what happened to her?
No.
What do you think, Harvey?
Okay, Kurt, here's the deal. When you think that the job is not done properly, you gotta let the person who did it know immediately, almost almost certainly, if you know before you leave the salon, do it before you leave the salon. And then, unless it's an outrageously bad job, you got to give them a chance to correct it.
Don't text and drive.